Welcome, cricket fanatics and leadership gurus, to a very special episode of the Ankur Bhatnagar Show. Today, we are talking about the man who changed not just cricket, but how we look at leadership itself. And trust me, this isn't just another great captain episode. No, we are going deeper. We are asking, what's the difference between leadership and laddership? We all know leadership. We have heard stories, leading from the front, setting the vision, making those tough calls. But laddership? Oh, that's a game changer to me. It's about lifting others, supporting the team, and making sure that everyone has the chance to shine. Where leadership is about leading from the front, laddership is about making sure your teammates don't just follow you, but they rise with you. And today we are talking about a man who mastered both, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. From his early days of playing on our dusty fields in Ranchi to lifting the World Cup, Dhoni's journey is a story of epic leadership and laddership that made an entire generation rise together. Now, here is a surprising element which very few people know about. In this episode, I will share for the very first time about the time I spent with Dhoni during my stay in Melbourne, Australia in 2007. So let's dive into Dhoni's era, the era of leadership and laddership. Okay, let's break it down. What is leadership? Leadership is being at the top, right? The one everyone looks up to. You've got your vision, your strategies, your decisions that change the course of the game. It's all about taking the responsibility for success and failure. It's what we see when someone stands tall in the pressure moments, like when the World Cup is on the line. It's down to the last ball. But then there is a laddership. And here is the secret sauce. Leadership can be lonely at the top, but laddership, it's about building bridges and lifting others. It's about empowering others to step up, to find their own strengths. Laddership doesn't just say, I lead. It says, together we rise. The best leaders know this. They create leaders around them. They build teams, not followers. And in this battle between the leadership and laddership, the magic happens when both meet. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni? He was the perfect blend of these two worlds. Now let's see how he brought this vision to life. Let's rewind the clock. Back in 2004, a young Dhoni stepped onto the field for his debut match. He was just another guy in the team, struggling to get noticed, trying to prove himself. But there was something about him, something different. He was rough, raw, and fiercely ambitious. His first big breakthrough came with a series of spectacular runouts and explosive batting, slamming 148 against Pakistan in just his fifth ODI match. But what really caught the eye was the audacity. This was a guy who played like he had nothing to lose. No fear, no hesitation, and it worked. In those days, he had this crazy energy. He had swing for the fences, no matter the pressure. You know that feeling when you watch someone just explode into greatness. That was Dhoni. He was still finding his rhythm as a player, but little did the world know he was on the verge of becoming a captain who would redefine leadership. Now, this is where it gets interesting. In 2007, after a bitter defeat in One Day World Cup, selectors made a big decision. They selected Dhoni as the captain for a T20 World Cup. The same fearless Dhoni, a captain with no experience, no years under his belt, and no reputation for calmness under fire. But the board saw something in him, something different. They saw a leader who wasn't afraid of the unknown and someone who could get the best out of the team. And boy, did he deliver. He led India to victory in the inaugural T20 World Cup. A team of rookies, no big names in the lineup, yet Dhoni guided them with calmness that defied belief. The 2007 T20 World Cup final is one of the most iconic moments in the cricket history. Mahendra Sharma with the ball in the final over and Dhoni trusting him. That was the leadership in the purest form. Confidence in his players, the ability to make the tough calls in high-stakes game. Here is a surprising story from my time in Melbourne, just before the iconic Boxing Day Test match. It was December 23, 2007. During my stay in the city, I had the rare opportunity to spend few hours with the Indian cricket team. And those few hours gave me a glimpse into the mindset of the squad before a major match. How they bonded, how they prepared, and most fascinatingly, how MS Dhoni saw himself in the test setup, fresh off the India's triumphs in the inaugural 2007 T20 World Cup. What struck me most was Dhoni's closeness with the bowlers. RP Singh, Ishant Sharma, Praveen Kumar and Irfan Pathan. They all had close connections with Dhoni. It was clear that Dhoni had built a strong bond with the bowling unit and they genuinely enjoyed being him around. I noticed something else too. The Indian team tend to spend time in small, informal groups. Sachin Tendulkar and Yuvraj Singh were often together, while Saurabh Ganguly, Dinesh Karthik and Anil Kumble preferred their own space. But Dhoni, he had his own circle, almost always surrounded by the bowlers. His leadership style and camaraderie was infectious. Dhoni understood something many overlooked, the unique bond between a wicketkeeper and his bowlers. That trust, that chemistry, it starts off the field. And here is a little gem from that day, a short video I recorded just outside the team hotel, capturing Dhoni with his close-knit crew. It's a small moment, but one that says a lot about the kind of leader he was becoming.
Oh yeah.
Was it reading something? Oh! That catch! That is even not like that on Tuesday, okay?
But here is where Dhoni truly changed the game. It's not just that he led, he built, he elevated. We saw it in a way that he supported players like Virat Kohli, Ravindra Jadeja and Rohit Sharma. Dhoni took a back seat when it mattered. He stepped aside for Virat Kohli to take over the T20 captaincy in 2017. He knew when to step up and when to let others take the spotlight. Dhoni wasn't just a captain, he was a leadership force. He made sure his teammates had the resources, the confidence and the space to grow. And the results? Look around today. India's cricket empire is built on Dhoni's foundation. He showed the world that a great leader doesn't just lead, they bring others with them. Mahendra Singh Dhoni's story is one for transformation, not just of a cricketer, but of a leader and a builder of legends. He proved that leadership isn't just about being the person in charge, it's about making sure your teammates feel just as powerful, just as capable as you. And that, my friends, is the magic of leadership. As we wrap up today's episode, think about your own life, your career. Are you just leading or you building ladders for others to rise? We can all learn a lot from Dhoni, whether we are in sports, business, or just living life. And that's the power of Dhoni's legacy, a perfect blend of leadership and laddership. Thanks for tuning into today's episode. We will be back soon with more stories and insights, so make sure you subscribe, share, and drop us your thoughts. Until next time, remember, it's not just about how high you climb, but how many people you bring with you. Keep rising, keep shining. Thank you for listening. God bless you all. Goodbye.